Alright, hello and welcome back everyone. Snowhood is here into the Kingdom of Dale campaign here, and sorry this is not a live stream, but I failed to charge all of my peripheral devices so that I could actually have chat up while doing a live stream. So right now they're all in the chargers, and we'll hope that within the time that I do this recording, maybe I can get to live streaming some, because it is Tuesday here, and I said I would be back for live streaming, and I apologize for not being back for live streaming. But with many things to talk about here, we'll start with the fog of war being off, and we'll start with going around the map to show you an update on what is happening in this campaign. As overall, this Dale campaign has been one of the more weird and strange campaigns we have played thus far. Not only have the units and the faction itself been very strange to me, the human player, but the other factions out and about for the AI have been very strange to each other. So, first thing we'll touch on is Isengard is dead. Looks like the faction leader was killed off, and the last settlement has gone rebel. So that's why we have this rebel location here, and no more Isengard armies. As you can see, both Dunland and Rohan are all around this area. The other thing that's been noticed now is Enendwaith is down to 2 settlements, Dolvarn and Baradvin. They do not possess much for fighting force that's walking around, and they are at war with the Dunlanders, their only ally being Imladris. Not sure what will happen with the Linden Elves, but right now they seem to be holding some kind of unnegotiated peace. That is what's happening here on the west. As you can see, also Rohan has solidified its hold all the way across to the ocean and stretched... Oh, actually I'm mistaken. I did not realize these places were also Enendwaith. That has changed everything all in itself. Just remove what I just mentioned about Enendwaith being basically dead. But they are not at war with Rohan, so Rohan is just holding where they're at with a strong force in all of these locations, wondering if they should probably destroy them or not, seeing how their only ally is Imladris, and I can probably guarantee you that Rohan is not allied with Imladris. So the west is basically being blown up over here. There's a lot of damage, lots of destruction, and I will take you guys north over here to show you that the situation around Agmar is as well in peril as dwarfs are pushing through the mountains from Gundabad across Latosh and sieging. They are pretty close to the ring, and I can guarantee you this was a freebie army given to Agmar for its defense. I can just tell. I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm about 90% sure that that was a freebie army. That was not a put together army for them. So that's the siege from Latosh, the dwarves here, and Agmar are getting a response army. We have Eredluin dwarfs pushing fast and hard through the lands of the north in Dunedain, as they are already have taken Angsul, Ruskevene, and Gobeldrain, and pushing armies on Carndum, which leaves Agmar with a very interesting hold on Bree. They do have some fighting force in the vicinity, but as well does Bree have armies here in Arket and defending their lands. I would suspect also that Linden Elves and Bree, are on the same side, and yes they are. So Linden is pushing some armies through the territory as well to try and help claim these lands. I would assume that Sackville was captured by Agmar, and that's why they own it now, as well as Mitrath. But since they have this alliance, there's no way that they were taking this from Breland. But it looks like they held on to the Deep Hollow and Hobbiton and Michael Delving, the core, right, of their land. As I would say, Bree is, well, not Hobbit land, as mentioned in, of course, movies. I think we still have a few Hobbit beds lying around. Yes, not many Hobbits get out of Hobbiton. But anyways, silly Snow digressing. The wars are raging on in the northwest, as you can see. Quite a bit. Dunedain are a bit, well, a bit small as well, holding 4 settlements, I believe, here, if I'm counting quickly, and somehow Cause of Doom taking out the middle of their territory. I don't think, let's see, Cause of Doom, they're allied with them, so that must again been something to help take back land that had been lost or something. I'm not really totally sure. And if they somehow managed to skip past them and take that before they did, I don't really get how that would have worked out. But they also took Oceanid Hill, so Khazad-dûm has made a slow push to the west side. Misty Mountains is reduced to Dol Bryn, and the fort here outside of Goblin Town, this was just recently taken on the turn flip, is got the message saying the high pass has been cleared, and that is a big help to us. Just to know that our western flank is completely secure at this point. I don't give them much time to live. If these guys make a few good choices and they make one bad choice, these armies will surround and take Dol Bryn, and that will be the end of the Misty Mountains. Now let's fast track ourselves all the way down to the south, where again more bombs have blown up, as I will say, because the war with Umbar and Mordor and Khand and Rune are waging down here. Umbar and Harad are allied still, and they are at war with everybody else. So the forces of evil have civil war upon themselves and split drastically down the middle, which is quite interesting. In the lands you can see that is what that which is south is enemy to that which is north for the powers of evil. As well, we do have some Dol Amroth forces fighting their way into the territories of Umbar and Harad, trying to reclaim land south of the river from Pelargir. Going north, we have the armies of Gondor fighting fast and hard into the lands of Mordor. Look at this. Minas Morgul has been taken. Cirith Ungol has been taken. And a fighting force next to Durthang is in position to lay siege and or fight the armies of Mordor in this vicinity, with more reinforcements pouring their way through the gates over here. And look, a whole nother army even standing by to make its move. This is quite cool, I must say. We can pretend that the Witch King is in full retreat right now. Actually, it's Kamal the Easterling. Sorry, not the Witch King. He also has fancy armor. Excuse me. I forgot and I was actually making a note of this just at the beginning before I started recording, that Mordor is quite lucky in the sense that when Dol Guldur gets destroyed, all of the Nazgul become part of Mordor's reign. So, as I defeated this bastard here, and now he is part Mordor, how cool is it that if you play Mordor and you defeat Dol Guldur, or maybe even just help them get destroyed, you acquire 3 more Nazgul? Quite a helping hand, I would say, seeing as how they are immortal and come back after fighting to the death, reappear 3 or 4 turns later next to Barad-dûr with 1 or 2 units, and you can send them out again, and again, and again. Well, anyways, Gondor does have some fighting forces near the Moronian or Blag Gate. They do hold Galabrin and the swamps out here, so good job, Gondor. They are actually putting up a fighting effort here. If they could acquire Heneth the Noon, then they really would have pushed Mordor back into the black blasted lands of Mordor itself. And we'll avoid going into Rune territory, but everything else out here is the same. These armies are being slowly whittled down by the failed Anduin. I am not helping. I've sent all my forces to fight Rune, which I think makes the most sense, as well as also save Dorwinion. So that is the story around the land. It has been a crazy one. Things are happening, and the forces of evil are definitely dying off in the north central territories of this here Middle Earth, and being definitely pushed back into the far southeastern corner of the map. Yet that area is actually in dispute, as I mentioned, since how Harad and Umbar are at war with Mordor, and all that is happening down there. So very crazy, I would say, very crazy indeed. This is one of those chances that the forces of evil will actually all be reduced to the lands around Mordor and its closest vicinity quite soon, I would suspect. That turned 96 in the year being 3004 in this here campaign. Pretty interesting so far, I'd say. Pretty damn interesting what's being played out here. As we jump now into our actual campaign, a good 10-minute recap there, basically, of everything that's been happening around the lands that we have not actually been seeing. Hopefully you guys enjoy those. little updates here, especially since it's not a live stream. I was figuring, well, I'm sure people would be asking, and well, there it is. That's what's happening. All right, so let's see here. I'm trying to figure out how much of a threat is being held over here from Rune in my south, and do I need to help winning out at all, or should I let them quarrel here as I push through and take all the lake town? I think that's probably the best bet.
Yes, my lord.
So I have this army, and since it's here first, let's see. I could join you up. That's right, and yes, you just push on. I guess make it to here and then give me a watchtower. Ah, so we could do battle out here. That's cool.
Yes, my lord.
Actually, I will do battle out here. I'm gonna walk all the way to the road spot here, and he's gonna go away. Of course, so that's okay.
Your orders, my lord.
And you're gonna keep pushing.
Go no further today.
These guys really do need to be replenished. Is there a chance for that here? Yes, I could save that recruit there and grab something else instead. Let's get those guys. This is actually a cav we have not even used yet, but I would rather have those, but 7 turns out we'll just take him. I did finish off the mission and was let's see.
Ships ready.
It gave me 3 units of longboat at my capital. Oh. I guess that's the closest. I mean, this is our capital. What? That's kind of funny it didn't put him in Asgaroth. Probably because I had a boat there already, I guess. But, I mean, 3 more longboats? I don't really know that I need 3 more longboats. Let's see here. I mean, I guess... You know what? We'll just send them down here to fight as fast as possible, because they're gonna charge me. Yeah, you can. Just go down the river. All right. Stop being garbage burger and just do what I'm telling you to do. All right, you guys. All right, so I'm gonna sail straight to this port and drop off these troops. Oh well, either which way, I can't be attacked in the port. So that's okay. So you guys will drop off next turn, and you'll be able to help out with these armies here in the south. Plus, I'll have a few more boys over here to help out. And I think our lands are safe up here, so that should be good. The longboats, hopefully, like I said, will kill themselves off battling the Rune fleets around here. And we should be good. You, my friend, I'm going to actually sail back to this port, seeing how, well... There's a good chance you get wiped out here, and I'd rather utilize all my fleets together to wipe these guys out. Ow, Marley. Jeez. Little buddy. Sitting behind me on the chair, and he decided to poke me in the keister here. This little claw that needs to be clipped here. Anyways, let's see. So the Merchant's Wharf, not a lot there. Ruids, that's 100 gain there for the Ruids. As you guys know, I call Ruids a lot, so don't be alarmed. Ah, the 2 Axemen. Nice. 1 goal to upgrade what? I wonder what... It must be armor. Blacksmith, yeah, it must be getting chainmail. That's funny. See, I'm not really sure what I want to do there. Oh, I guess also on the other sad note of things, to guys give you an update on real life stuff. Wow, we have forest fires burning about 40 some miles away from my house now. And not great. The winds turned last night and headed my way, west, instead of going east or north, or well, preferably. Yeah, well, I guess north wouldn't have been great either. We did actually send the fire across the Columbia River into Washington, sadly. I was going to say it would have been nice if they did go north and just put themselves out in the Columbia River, and that would have been it. But instead, the fire is raging pretty badly, and we have ash falling outside like it's rain right now. Not thick, I'd say it's like a real light mist of kinds or sorts, but it is noticeable. I have an accumulation on my car out front, which is really not good. So the air is terrible. It's actually really rated as poor breathing, so all the windows have been closed. It is definitely a bit warm in here, and if you guys can hear fans going, that is the reason why, because it is hot and there's nothing I can do about having it cool off since the air outside is poor. So do apologize for that if you do hear, but please bear with, as well,
Your orders, my lord.
the area is in actually quite a bit of duress right now. I would say that
Yes,
they're looking at no deliveries for trucks to be bringing supplies for stores and whatnot because they can't get through, and the air being so poor that it's not even good to go outside, and it's not great. I gotta be honest, this is an unfortunate ending to our summer here in the Northwest. We have been riddled with a lot of forest fires. Alright, let's get on here again with our campaign. As we move more armies forward, don't want to forget this poor army. I gotta get this guy over here. Somehow we gotta get an offense going, right? So, what if I retrain? I have room for one more guy. I have two cav already in this army, so I'd rather not grab a third one, even though I want to see these guys. I'll probably grab the spear. He'll be the most helpful for now. And let's retrain. I really think you're all going to get some kind of armor upgrade. You're going to be the bread and butter, though. You're going to fight to the death before anybody else. Oh, there's only 12 of them. No point in upgrading you, because you're not going to get actually replenished. So let's grab the other dude. You guys are probably thinking why, but like I said, they're going to die first. We're definitely putting them in the fight first. We might as well give them some armor upgrade. Let them last just a smidge longer against the enemy that is standing outside our door. Although it is cav heavy and we know we have the stakes to lay down, well, it is what it is. Dangerous, I say, dangerous.
Your orders, my lord.
So I think what we'll do is take this army and we'll send it straight here, and this one actually will go down and take Karis Faltram. This will be a natural cutoff point and leave these guys stranded. I have more than enough strength on its way here with these guys and this. It's a whole, well, I know they're weak, but nonetheless, it's a whole army ready to go take Karis out. We do have a few boys across the river, and we also have a few more to add to the force as well. The fleet is on its way down to try and help. So we'll have 4 ships down there, fully ready to go. No retraining for you. I've put some guys here. Alright, so 360 and 380. 245. Yeah, so we need to switch out all 4 of you guys to here. And then you guys can go back. That should help out quite a bit there with the money. And in fact, I wonder if I should move you south to the boats, because they're... Oh, that's weird that it didn't stick them into the free upkeep. I have so many generals here. That's the real problem. Holy general power. Alright. Yeah, I've been going through and giving all these guys their upgrades. It's just one experience. Yes, it's expensive, but might as well give them an upgrade. Lotties, give them an upgrade. Still upgrading the blacksmith here. Market here. Okay. I mean, there's not much need for anything around this vicinity. Money stuff would be awesome if we could acquire more money stuff, but not a real big deal. And I will mention this again and again and again and again and again now, because it's still not getting through to some people. Just because the building is from another faction doesn't mean this stuff doesn't work. This does. As long as it says provides and there's information here, this is being applied to your faction. Doesn't matter what the building is, okay? Does not matter. I don't have any more troll cages to show you guys what it looks like when there's not something available for you. It'll just say nothing. There won't be a provides and there won't be a paragraph here. It'll just start with description, and it'll say this. And then that's how you know that building can be destroyed, because it doesn't provide you anything. But every other time, it provides you with exactly what it says it provides you with, and will aid your faction regardless of where it came from. Just point that out there. So don't be confused because it's an orc building. Yes, it will help the dwarves. Yes, it will help the humans. Yes, it will help the elves.
Your orders, my lord.
Hell, it'll even help troll people. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so let's move on and try to get to some battles, right? Whew. So I'm trying to send a diplomat south to get an alliance with Gundor.
Yes.
And Dol Amroth. Kind of messed that one up. Should have done that. I was going to go talk to Enendwaith and try and make them good.
Yes.
Basically because they're only fighting the Dunelanders. So I thought maybe we can tie them into being a good faction. I don't know. I'm sure they'll accept the alliance with Dale. Everyone else has, right? Everybody loves Dale for some reason. Oh, mighty Dale, would you bestow upon me the heart of love? And Dale says, yes, and here is some red wine to go with that heart of love. As we make some of the finest wines thanks to the lands of Dorwinian and their fertile grapes. Or fertile soil that provides the grapes from which we make our wine. The chieftain of Farad is dead. Oh no. Dol Amroth expands in the south. Excellent. And blockade the port of Lest for 1,000 gold. Alright.
My master despises you. Leave me be. Ships ready.
Ah.
Is it not
So
obvious
here's...
I am not called?
Ah. Does he make it?
Ships ready.
He doesn't make it. But that's alright. Just
A fine day to
My
keep
lord
on
speaks highly.
keeping on.
Greetings, most noble.
ships ready.
And let's get these guys off. And I guess it's faster for them to walk straight over to this, but I don't think we need...
As you wish.
Yes, my lord.
Because you can walk here.
Making camp here. Orders.
I guess
By
it's
your command.
Your orders, my lord.
2 more. That'll be fine.
Marching to war.
I may lure them out a little bit. It's okay.
Leave me be.
I was going to say, I bet they're also on there, so that's cool. Alright. Not making a ton of money, so I probably won't buy too much unless it's going to make me money this turn. I think we have enough troops moving to the territory. I could go to blockade that here with this ship. Did I? Alright, let's replenish it. Let's have a full fleet down here in the whole lake. I keep forgetting the name of this lake. Rune Lake? I can't remember. Is it actually just called Rune Lake? Bad me. Bad Snow for not knowing, right? And well, since they have some people on the here, I don't think I should take anybody out and move to the fort yet. But if these guys drop off, everyone's going into the fort. We're not even going to defend Andrew again. It's worth 1,600, yes, but at the same time,
Yes. We'll make
I want that guy to live.
Yes.
He's like he's the only character that's been alive since the beginning of the game still. Bjorn. He must live to the end of the game. Right? He's got to live to the end of the campaign.
We shall engage. Glory,
Prince Hallward.
honor, victory.
A little chubby, but
Yes,
go on,
my
Prince.
Lord. Your orders. Yes, my lord.
As you command.
Okay, we get to fight some chariots. It's our first showing of chariots that we've come across, except for the king way back in the early day of the campaign. So we'll hope that our arrows can squash them before they get too close. And then we do have some javelins. I do have a couple pikes, but wow. 15-2 ratio might be one of those where you auto-resolve it. In fact, just for fun, because no one can stop me, I want to see what happens. Look at that, 540 men lost. Alright, we got to do better than that. 15-2 ratio and you lose 540 men. That reminds me of Empire Total War auto-resolve. I mean, just there still is a 1-to-1 factor, seeing as how missile damage is such a huge thing, right? But alright, let's do this battle and see if we can do much better.
Attack!
We will concentrate all missile damage on the chariots for sure. And then move to the Lok Rim unit there. The Loki Rim. Not sure which one it is. I can never remember the names. But we have a nice, beautiful snow map. It is pretty flat, so that'll not be too shabby. And we get to see some new units. Yes, look at our pikes with an armor upgrade and a sword upgrade. No experience yet, but look at those boys. Ready to rock and roll. Alright, let's get all the long range. Oh yeah, I was gonna say what? Oh yeah, but the stakes don't do anything, so no real reason to deploy the stakes. They don't even slow them down or anything. It's just... Alright, we'll stay away. Let's keep the javelins close, and one has a gold upgrade and one has no upgrade. Look at the difference. This is why I love Medieval 2 so much. I mean, this feature alone is worth multiple features for all the new Total Wars and what they've changed or upgraded. This still accounts for so much loss because they don't do this anymore. This is such a cool thing. And look at, they have new helmets, new neck protection, new shields, new entire everything down to the boots. Everything is new. New robes, new armor, padding, leather, new pictures on this armor. I mean, just compare it to these guys. It's just amazing. It's just absolutely amazing.
It is time.
As well as these guys acquiring the new cloaks, chainmail, new helmets, again new shields.
Men of Dale, it is time. Men of Dale,
So here
it
is the
time.
difference.
Men of Dale.
This guy has the silver armor, and look at that. Now they get, there's 3 textures for this one unit. I mean, that is just epic. Full shoulder pads, full neck protection, wrist protection, the chainmail going all the way down through the skirt, which they have over here, but the new cloak that they get to wear. And again, new shield textures get added to this. I mean, it's just outstanding. Just outstanding, the awesomeness. And then our axe. Look at these boys. From what they used to be, their little green cloaks from this picture here, now they're at full mitten protection, more helmets, neck protection. The two-handed axe looks much better with this armor that they have here. It's so amazing. Even our longbowmen look like professional units now. Look at that. Tip-top action. They have different styled helmets, even though they're still wearing the same cloak blue. They have the same helmet as the sword unit there. How cool. How cool is that? And the captain, well, will you go out front and take the hit first? You guys might think this is crazy, but... And now, our Dale Swordmasters, this is a unit we haven't used yet. I'm going to put them in the back. Beautiful. They have 1 level armor upgrade and the chainmail. No helmets. Who needs a helmet when you got this claymore of a sword to protect you? Wow. What else do we have up here? Ah. Those guys. Let's see here. Pikes. I'll put you guys here. I don't know why. Just feel like it. And they look way better than the ones that we had, I think, because... Oh no, they don't have an armor upgrade. Huh. It was the general that had this... You know, I don't remember if he had the cool breastplates that these guys have, but that is outstandingly awesome. And last but not least, more spearmen to protect the back. Not that we're going to get to that point, but look at that. They have the full chainmail coif in front to protect all the way up to their nose. And some all the way up towards the eyes, over the nose. Oh, that is so awesome. So cool. That's a silver level armor upgrade for them. Not sure if they get a gold or not, but even if they did and that's as high as they go, that is so cool. Wish they got gloves. I think they should get a chainmail glove for that, especially being a spearman, but we'll just leave it at that. So we're trying to focus all those guys into this pile, and if we're lucky, bog down the chariots in a mass array of death here. The pikemen will hopefully hold the front. We'll see how it goes. Let us loose upon the death of the chariot. I need to refocus the efforts here as the infantry is up front, which also means they're going to run over their own infantry to make it into mine. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully the pikemen, like I said, can hold this front. But I don't know. You might be going, no, don't throw the pikemen away right now, but I think we got to do everything we can to stop those chariots. Alright, in range already, and as soon as the range is available for the chariot, it's probably going to be these two guys to go at first. They both have the same, similar range here. Now the longbowmen won't have that range yet. Their range just hits the top of this point, okay. Let's do this so I can click easier. Come on, almost. They're not, they've only killed a couple of them. Alright, here we go, refocusing. Be awesome if they don't rush me right away, but come on. I really don't have any plans for pulling out the troops either. As soon as it goes green, I want everyone to converge. I said I don't know what I'm gonna do here except for get the hell out of the way, but we've gotta just hope that we can kill off these chariots. Yes, get confused, do anything but move fast through here. Okay, well, we did our best. Yes, it's gonna happen, but
the enemy general lies dead.
kind of thought that was mine, but the slow motion, they broke. Pikes should be holding. And just turn and shoot.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I have no idea how many men these guys actually lost from that charge, but... Oh, you're not... Oh, I only have 2 of these guys. Fall back. Just javelin those guys, that's all I need. Alright, and you guys are shooting my own men for sure. Trying not to javelin my own men, but...
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
2%. I think I did better than the auto-resolve. Out of the way. I mean, we're not gonna chase them down. We're gonna have to shoot them dead. Do the best you can. They're not gonna be able to help out, so get out of the way. Oh my gosh! Totally told them to run. Kill them. Give a volley. Oh, man, I think I killed more of them though in the auto resolve. I should have attempted to surround them better, but aside from those chariots rushing in off the bat, I mean,
This is a clear victory.
only lost 37. Only killed one of my own men. And not getting any of those poor guys back. So 24 longbowmen went down. Not really sure how that happened. And 11 pikemen. Okay. Well, I think a lot better than the 450 or 500 minute auto resolve put out. Even if they are running back. Ugh, the units look so cool now though, gotta say. I probably should have gone for one more volley on those chariots and just let them charge into my archers, but like I said, not the worst.
Honorable, glorious victory.
Still some chariots left.
Approaching quietly.
Alright, so
Yes.
then you...
Yes.
Oh, it's an easterly watchtower. Oh, because they own this territory. I was like, wait, what?
Your orders, my lord.
That doesn't make any sense.
Your will, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
So I guess there's not a lot of reason to sit on the bridge, but if they do muster up a force here,
Approaching quietly.
try to get up on this hill to see if I can see backwards to here, but the forest is blocking my way. I'm surprised they don't get to see down the path here. This is... I guess this hill blocks their view. Oh well, but we're in position to oversee that.
Yes.
I'll wait for the next turn, as it doesn't really matter to get any closer or not closer.
Your
The
orders.
only thing that would matter is having a catapult, which I don't have. Alright, so we got those guys upgraded to silver armor, which is definitely going to help out. And next will be these guys, spearmen. And then why not... I guess one of these axemen here would probably be the next choice. Boys that'll be fighting first. Barracks. Yeah, we can do that. Move the corruption and also get the pikemen available here. Lake Town Pike. Alright.
Ships right, ships
So
right.
you're all good to go. What? Chainmail. Don't we have that here? Oh, I just unlocked the chainmail here. Okay. Partial plate for back here. Damn.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
Well, I guess I'll wait till next turn. I don't think I'll be able to make any money from anybody.
My lord. As you wish. Stopping here. Tomorrow's journey planned out. My lord.
Not you. You.
Your orders.
I mean, I might be able to sell an alliance to Gundor, but
Yes.
I don't know.
Orders.
I mean, at least, I guess I can send them back for now to get
Orders. My lord. As you wish.
that upgrade. Now, even they can get chainmail, but I guess I could rearrange some of these units. Oh, wow. So I'm definitely not getting it here. I can't even do the ship upgrade still. Alright, well, I guess I'll hold on to that money. What's my other option down here? No retraining. Got an axeman. Nothing here. Alright. That should be sufficient. We'll hold on to 560 coin there.
Yes, my lord.
And I guess let's move to the next turn. Looks like I'm not actually going to get into any major battles this one. But at least more troops are moving. Whoa. Alright. Dwarfs just really don't know what to do. Uh-oh. Alright, so they got off the fleet, looks like back into Coruscant. They know they need to protect that. That's going to become a huge battle. And the other army on the right, east side over there, they decided to get off. Interesting. And that's what I was waiting for. Let's see, Dorlingvar Weapons Guild. No. Kardum now under siege. Mithlond has been raised. Let's go take a look at what Umbar did. I'm curious. If you play as Umbar, do you get a free army over here to tap that script? Do you get to play that out or no? Ernolf has come of age and he's outside because there's nowhere inside. Yes, oh, interesting. Hello, Ernolf.
Your orders.
Well, my friend,
Leave me be.
oh, there was a chariot in that army. Wow, that would have ruined my stakes too, huh? Depending on when they decide to enter.
Is it not obvious I am your foe?
Curious indeed, very curious indeed.
Leave me be. Is it not obvious I am your foe?
Okay, so what I wanted to look at though was over here. This guy's standing right outside, the Haven Master. Very interesting, as if he gave this to them. I'm not really sure how that works out.
Why are you addressing me? My crew has no...
I mean, they get 4 fleets over here and only 1 army. It's so weird. So much upkeep all of a sudden, I bet, too. Well, Lyndon, hopefully you figure this out. Dolmra charged fast into this territory. Wow. Harad getting beaten back pretty easily there. And Agmar pushed back to Karn Doom. Latosh taken by the dwarves and defeating... Oh, he ran away. So this is what I'm talking about. The AI doesn't choose to defend its most useful settlements. It's really awkward. But Agmar, I think, is on its way out. All Bree needs to do is mount a good approach here, or yeah, on Bree itself, and they've got it. Pretty crazy.
My lord, approaching quietly.
There we go. That's good news right there. Come on, Dorwinian. Moving south, buddy.
My lord, approaching quietly. My lord.
I just want to make sure that nothing else has changed here.
Yes, my lord.
Which means we mark our siege.
We shall prevail.
I don't even...
Yes.
I mean, we know they're going to get a garrison. Although, now it doesn't seem like they do. So I saw in the video, the 2.0, you're going to have to build a building for the garrison script. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yes, my lord.
Your will, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
Orders.
Alright, bait army.
By your command. Laying it wait for the end. My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Not sure how far these guys can move out. Oh, that's not a very strong army. I mean, I don't have, like, really awesome stuff either, especially no armor.
Orders.
Probably do want these guys to join up. Yeah, that's 2 moves down, though. They're not going to send everybody out at me. Let's lure them out.
Honor, my lord. As you wish.
Let's lure them out. We started the siege here, I think, which is really important, though.
Ships ready.
Alright, so you guys can move.
Ships ready.
Nice. We could all move to that.
Ships ready. combining naval forces. And the grapples and prepare to board.
Lost one dude there.
Victory is ours. Ships ready.
Blockade the port.
Leave me be. Ships ready.
And I'm gonna go blockade. Well, that's a single, a double. Yeah, I'm gonna try and break them up. Well, there's not even any trade coming out of this. Huh. That's actually kind of weird. They're only trading between Karis Falthrum and Valhalla right now. But it is worth 1,000 coin for me. So I will blockade this, knowing that my fleet is here and ready to rock and roll. I will need to go back and pick these guys up to help here, it looks like. I mean, I can put both of them in the army, which is solid. Oh, let's make sure we get the fancy upgrade here. Armor, going to plate. And just to double check, Smiths, that's as high as I go. Partial plate. Okay. Good old Baron's upgrade. But otherwise we have all the new units. Alright, only 1,500 left. At least we started that siege, right? And with these guys leaving, that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure. Well, I don't think there's much down here. And since you're just this new guy that doesn't have a whole lot for stats or anything, do you think a watchtower down here is going to help me at all?
Yes. We shall continue tomorrow.
I mean, I see this from the port and that watchtower, but
this tower will
it opened up just a little bit more down here. But I really want one down here to see Valhalla right off, so I know what's going on, right? Okay. Well, I think I'm going to let it stay like this for this episode. So thank you guys all for watching in on this Dale campaign as we get ready for the big push on Rune with all of our armies amassing. Really still not looking too bad, I gotta be honest. Turn 98. I mean, even with everything that's happened, I think we're still in a pretty good position. A lot of good troops still moving up. We've had a few generals lost over the years, but a lot of battles lost over the years, but some of those have been naval battles. But anyways, we will be pushing next turn with Karis Falthrum, and then Coruscant as well. Both these places will get taken in the next episode, as I expect maybe from King's Landing to move south of Valhalla. We will push with everything we got, with a whole other army on its way as well. I mean, this is going to be, the next few episodes are definitely just going to be the wars with Rune and the pushing to complete the campaign. So stay tuned for that. I'm Snowhood, and I'll see you guys next time.